I love that sometimes when you describe sex, it's still like a Christian.
You're going to be like, one person told me the nuclear codes. But,
So you felt better about it because we texted for a second. I knew you were not happy. So I was also like, I'll just send the text if he needs to vent. Because I also was like, I'm not hanging out for the rest of this shit.
when I'm in sad boy mode, it's very much like I do turn into like Eeyore, basically.
Yeah.
When I'm in sad boy mode, it's like knowing someone in the room has a gun. Because the vibes are very off.
Yeah, totally.
It's like someone has a gun, but we're all supposed to not address the elephant in the room.
Yeah. I saw it switch in you on stage when you were not feeling it anymore. But I thought you handled yourself well. I felt like anybody who didn't know you wouldn't have known.
Okay.
There was no way. It was not perceptible. Just because I knew you, I was like, Chris is not happy with the response he's getting. And I also felt like you were telling jokes that were very relevant. And I was just like, what are y'all fucking... I was like, y'all are just looking for clips.
Yeah.
And that makes me sad.
It was... That crowd was very... I mean, I already have heard that the lab is an extremely tough room to perform in.
Apparently it's haunted.
It's haunted?
Yes, I've been told it's haunted. And I could see that.
That... I don't like haunted shit.
Oh, I'm sorry I said that. Well, at least you're not there now.
Well, it's... my set was cursed.
Okay.
That show was cursed, but I didn't know it was haunted.
Yeah. Why do you feel like your set is cursed?
No, I was trying to make a hee.
Oh, I was like, what?
But you didn't laugh.
I was like, were you possessed? Did I miss something? I was like, was that look in your eyes a possession happening to you? Don't play with me because I fuck with that shit. I'll be like, what's gonna happen?
There's nothing worse than like making a joke and then someone's like taking it very seriously. You're like, oh no.
I'm a witch, bro. I'm just like, what do we gotta do? We gotta sage your ass now.
That's right. I forgot you're into the spooky shit.
I'm into the spooky shit.
Remember when we went to New Orleans and we almost went on the Bad Bitches Ghost Tour?
I know. If we hadn't been so fucked up to make it.
Well, I was already like, I don't want to.
You don't want to, yeah.
But I was intrigued by the name.
Yeah, I would have loved to go, but I'm glad we didn't. I think that trip we were open to be possessed.
Yeah,
and I think that wasn't the time. We had to go
was
when
right
we're in
for it.
You were right for it, for real. We would have. I mean, I don't think that was the time. When we go back, we have to be strong.
Yes.
And then we can do that.
We have to be strong-minded, strong-willed.
Yes.
See, ghosts are predators. So
Literally.
Ghosts and demons are predators. So they're going to go after the people who don't have a strong foundation. And I very much, for the audience, I was fresh off of a very brutal breakup.
Yeah.
And
your foundation was not strong.
My foundation crumbled like... I can't even think of an analogy. It was just I was in a bad spot.
But if your foundation is strong, you're in the right place because this is Down Bad, the podcast where we celebrate the good, the ugly, and the down bad of life. This podcast is for the loverboys, the crashout cuties, and the hoes on the path of healing.
Oh.
Healing.
Tripping at the finish line.
I know. I almost had it. I even wrote this. I'm Quincy Yeoman.
And what's up, hoes? It's your boy, Chris Mejia. Thank you so much for tuning in. And while you're listening, you know what you should do? You should give us a rating, a review. Give us 5 stars. 4, amazing. 3, we'll take it. 2, go fuck yourself. 1,
go fuck yourself. I love that you go through the ratings every time. I'm just gonna say go fuck yourself. It doesn't matter if Chris comes back to you, because if we're both not there.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I know me.
I have a strong foundation.
I've healed, but not enough.
I've healed and it's led me to a more toxic place. But I will as I heal, I become more toxic.
I do like the idea of using therapy become more evil.
I think in some ways you truly do. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but that's
unintentionally at least.
I don't know if it's evil. It's just that you're now. We can't get into that. This isn't what the episode's about today, and we do have a limited time. I'm gonna go see my ops after this. Speaking of, no, I'm gonna see my friend do comedy, and that's gonna be great. But ops will always be there. But we have a good topic today.
Yes, we do. We're going to jump right into it, actually.
I'm excited to be here recording again. Our Kiki episode was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but we missed the studio. Shout out to the studio that still doesn't have
Shout
a
out to
name.
Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle on the ones and twos.
I think the studio has a name. We just never use it.
Does the studio have the name?
Oh, it doesn't? Just
at Geeky Tees Studios.
Undisclosed location in Burbank. Studio.
P.O. Box, Social Security.
We're inside a P.O. Box right now. But I loved this thread. I've been sending you some. My algo is still unhinged.
Yeah.
As you've seen.
Mine has gone away from being unhinged for a little bit. It's
really?
been about
basketball.
It's been about basketball lately.
Yeah.
Which is, as much as I love sports, I see, thankfully my Twitter is still the algorithm that I've worked hard for, which is half horny, half wanting to kill
so you're
themselves.
thanking Elon Musk for this. I'm sorry, that was a trap. Okay, go on.
It really be your own.
Toxic. I'm like, so you love your Cybertruck.
That was the way of which you, without hesitation, threw me under the bus.
I know. It was a quick. I'm testing out things.
That was
you froze like, wait, am I?
That was very much like, that felt like being in court and I'm in the audience and someone pointed to me and said he did it. Like
yeah, chilling. I know you don't believe in Elon Musk because you still call it Twitter.
Yeah, I still call it Twitter. And I would never call it X.
Even when I thread, I call it a tweet.
Yeah.
Because tweet was a perfect name for what that action.
Yeah. It's the same thing as like even though I don't use Snapchat anymore, like Snap and Gram are like have become same thing with like Google. Let me Google something.
Let me Google something, yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what you're using, or even like even though I'm not AI, like chat has become the new like the term. In comparison to like how it's like it's that version of like, oh, let me Google something.
Yeah. I don't use ChatGPT, but
you use a different one?
Yeah, I use Gemini because I was like, Google already has all my data. I'm like, well, at least if I do use it, I'm like, well, Google knows all my data, including my like 7 burner emails. I really have nothing to lose in this scenario.
That is always whenever there's like, for example, with 23andMe, people are like, I don't want a corporation to have my DNA. And it's like, if you have a phone, like in this day and age of technology, people already have all of the information they need about you.
Unless you've truly not been online or you've scrubbed yourself from the internet.
Right.
But,
which apparently even those websites don't really actually fully
scrub
you
have to have a decent amount of money to truly scrub yourself from the internet.
So we say that to say, don't worry. The government's already got everything they need on you.
Their fist is so far up our ass, so don't even worry about that. Just get comfortable. So your thread algorithm is just sports mode right now.
Mm-hmm. It's just sports mode right now.
Okay.
But it's also, there is occasional, so my threads is so different from my Twitter. Twitter is sports, horny, and, but not like porn.
Okay.
Just like talking about being horny.
Yeah, feral.
There you go. It's feral, suicidal, and sports.
Okay.
And then threads is sports, comedians talking about comedy. And then occasionally like a Republican thread slips in every now and then. Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, same thing with Twitter will sometimes have occasionally like have a Republican thread, but we know why.
Right.
But threads, it'll be occasionally like, and I'll read it thinking, oh, there's gonna be a turn, and it's a joke. It's like
it's because you're reading it,
and then boom.
So they'll add it in just to see what's up.
Because sometimes I'll get those, but then it's someone being like, oh, making a comment about how there's a bunch of comments that are anti. But the other day I got one that had none of that, and it was just on my TO, and I could not understand why it was there. And then I probably added to it because I looked through their profile and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm part of the problem.
Yeah. Next time you just need to click not interested. I started doing not interested or see less of this on comedians talking about comedy. Because I was like, I'm sorry, if I want to talk about comedy, I'll call a comedian friend. But I don't need to hear people being up in arms about specific festivals or whatever is happening.
That is now that I think about it, that is kind of insane. It's like going on your personal Instagram and talking about like the office with people, like working at an office with people. Like that is like we're talking about our job and our free time.
Yeah, which happens.
Right.
But even I actually reset my Instagram algorithm this week.
Really?
I was like, I need a fresh start. I was like, please reset. I reset it.
How do you feel like your Instagram after you reset it has gone back to like what you want it to be?
Well, I was just over what it was. I haven't been that online since resetting it. But I started to get different stuff that I'm interested in, books, and art. Truly, what? I'm not. Why is that funny?
Just the emphasis on books.
It was. I'm getting like some.
Felt very much like you were bragging.
I wasn't. I'm just. Wow. You're just trying to get back at me. It's tit for tat. I was just genuinely talking about my interests.
Maybe I might be hurt. Who knows?
Yeah.
Hurt people hurt people.
Literally. But yeah, I started to get different recommendations. I didn't go full. I haven't gone fully into it. I was getting a lot of Zendaya, which I did love, but I needed a stone
Understandable.
Reset. Yeah. I do love that girl. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just needed a reset. Mm-hmm. But then I started to see people on my timeline that I was like, well, I wasn't trying to see this person. So then I was like able to unfollow some people. So then I was like, I need to just, this is a good time for me to cut this cord because I forgot this was even someone I followed, and goodbye.
Right. I have that occasionally where someone pulls up. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then I look through their profile. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They're like this person who's attached to this thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I follow them. But it's very much, that is, we need to get to our thread, but yeah. That is something we do need to talk about in the future, which is being down bad about follows and unfollowing.
Really?
I think that could be.
I did have a quick moment the other day. I followed a girl who were on the same show. We had so many mutuals, and she didn't follow me back.
Ooh. My instant first thought is you didn't think I was funny.
I did have that thought, and then because it wasn't the best that I've ever had, and I did see her talking here and there during my set. So I was like, oh, that's strange.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend complimented me though. So jokes on that bitch. But anyway, but then I was
Phase one is complete.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, this is weird. But I was like, maybe she just doesn't follow a bunch of people. But some of the people we had in common are really close friends of mine.
Right.
But I don't know. It doesn't. Also, I was like, at the end of the day, this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever.
Yeah, it's an ego thing. It's not actual. It's
anything
that matters.
And I was like, this doesn't matter. And it could have been one of those like, oh, this person followed me and I never checked back. And I was like, I'm not reading into this. I did unfollow her because I was like, well, I guess I'll just follow her whenever we meet at a better time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, but I was also like, oh, that's, yeah. And then, yeah, but yeah, we should talk about this another time because I actually have a few thoughts. I did also was like, maybe she's anti-black, but whatever. Not to take it there.
I love how you first started with, really? You think that could be a topic?
But this happened this week, and I did find myself, my foundation wasn't solid that day. I'll say that. Okay. Do you want to hit the thread or do you want me to?
You say the thread.
Okay. Okay. So this is the thread we're talking about. So this person quoted this. And oh goodness, I cannot see it. Okay. the thread she screenshot and quoted said, "It's actually insane the things you'll say when a dick in you. Cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face." And the girl who shared the screenshot, which is just call me Oche, on thread said, told a nigga I was made just to serve him. Like, girl, calm the fuck down. Which is so funny. So, as an opener, we're going to talk about the things you say.
Yeah.
The insane things you say in the act, in bed.
Sex talk is very, it's hard for me to take it seriously because I made the realization that a lot of dirty talk is basically like narrating what you're doing.
Okay.
And especially like growing up before I was starting to have sex, like porn was like obviously, which is not a good representation, but
it depends on what porn you're watching. But nevertheless,
it depends on if you're a tastemaker or not.
Literally. Wait, before you go further though, I want to know what's the most insane thing you've ever said in bed, or most insane or like ego boosting thing that someone has said to you in bed. Because I understand the narration part, but I think on the side, I think that I say sometimes more insane things on the side of sex that I'm on. Then maybe, well, actually some insane shit has been said to me, but you know what I mean? It's like,
I wouldn't say I've had a lot of insane shit, because I would say most,
or ego boosting,
or even
something has obviously been said.
I guess in terms of ego boosting, and this is a boring example. I wish I had because I was gonna say most of the women that I've hooked up with, they weren't really like dirty talkers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I actually, as much as I make that joke about dirty talk, I love because I haven't really experienced this. Like when watching porn, when they're just filthy.
Yeah.
Just like where it makes me clutch my pearls. Like that big fan. So because of that, I haven't really experienced anything like crazy. The two things I can think of, there was one girl who said, because we were nearing the end. And
I love that sometimes when you describe sex, it's still like a Christian. I don't believe you've left Christianity sometimes the way you describe.
Which is crazy because I've said some foul.
Yeah, you said foul things.
I have said some foul. I am the goo goblin.
You are the goo goblin. But when we talk about it on the pod, it's so funny. I feel like you go full youth group pastor and you're like, gather around, kids. Anyways, okay, so you were nearing the end.
We were nearing the end, and I was asking where I should drop off the supplies, and she was like, fill me up, fill my cervix.
She used cervix. A doctor. She used cervix? Wow, that's so formal.
Yeah, that was very
she didn't say like paint my walls?
No.
Oh. Well, there's one.
Which I'm glad she didn't. I would have laughed.
That's funny though. But it's also like
laughed at paint my walls.
But you would have came at the same time.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes sex can be fun.
No, that's true. Like honestly, like a good sexual partner is one who you can have a moment where you both laugh.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed. I've had before where like someone has farted and then we stop, we laugh, and then we go right back to it.
Right.
Like having comfortable, in my opinion, good comfortable sex is sex where
it can go any direction.
It can go in any direction, or like you're allowing yourself to try things and it fail.
Right.
But the other crazy thing, and this is the boring thing that I was saying. Like one time a girl called me daddy.
Okay.
And that only one woman in my life has called me daddy.
Yeah. I let a daddy slip once and I regret that. I think about that and I'm like, damn, I really said that.
The way you said that was almost like it's a rite of passage for a femme.
I mean, it was, yeah, I just hope it never gets out.
Like who you said it to, or the fact that you said it in general?
The fact that I said it in general. The tape. Just kidding. That was one of the most insane. I wasn't expecting to say that, and then I said it, and I was like, I can't believe I said that.
But was it because the dick was just so dickin'?
It was the scenario that me and this person had built together. Oh. Or not scenario. It was I lost my damn fucking mind with this person.
Right.
I mean, you know about it. Europe.
Oh.
It was an insane connection and
listen,
days
when you're
of
across
hookup.
the pond.
Never trust a man from the UK. I'm going to say that right now. I will never.
Yeah. I think a lot of ancestors would say the same thing.
Yeah, truly. I was like, oh, this is how you colonize a lot of people. Lost my damn fucking mind. Yeah, it happened. It just happened. And it wasn't like, I've never said that, but it just happened.
Yeah.
You know? It was one of those, I felt like, was I in like a fugue state?
Right.
Yeah.
I think the woman.
The dick was obviously dicking. Because you don't just, you're not throwing that out there. And I will never say it again. No matter how good it is, I would never say that again.
Right.
Because I even in that moment, it like took me out saying that. Like I was like, who the fuck is in the room with us? And then I was like, oh, that's me. And I'm never saying that shit again.
It's like, you know, when those people who they black out and commit crimes, that was your first. You blacked out, said daddy, and then came back to you. Freaky Friday'd with someone who says daddy and then came back and you were like, that wasn't me.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I think the woman who called me daddy must have been the same thing, because she said it once and we kept like hooking up for months and stuff and never said it.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, you know.
Because also in the moment when it happened to me, because I feel very complicated about calling someone daddy. Because it's like, that's like, it's weird.
Right.
But it's also like having my adolescent self who has seen so much porn and they use that it was like kind of getting to live a movie moment.
It is. It's cinematic. It's cinematic. I also think there's a level of freakiness happening in the sex that like to go to a daddy place.
Yeah.
To be in the daddy state of mind is like, that's a different vibe. You know, you're fucking, okay? Like you're fucking, and like
daddy state of mind needs to be the episode title.
A daddy state of mind. Yeah, so but that's not the most insane thing I've said during sex, believe it or not.
Oh, I'm glad I went first, because I knew I was going to be just, I was going to be like the salad appetizer to whatever main course you're going to bring.
Yeah. Well, I'll say some of the...
I'm talking about like, oh yeah, a girl called me daddy. You're going to be like, one person told me the nuclear codes.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Some of my top favorites, once I got told I had the best pussy on the planet.
Wow.
Which I loved. What else? One time I was hooking up with someone and they're like, I'm gonna give it to you good. I don't want your pussy to get amnesia. You're leaving? You said cervix. I thought we were doing medical terms. Yeah, don't want your pussy to get amnesia, which that's
a bar.
That is a bar.
That is a bar. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of that one.
It worked. I
don't want this pussy to get amnesia.
I don't want your pussy to get amnesia.
Oh,
the personalization I have to add, because that you know what I mean? Like that person, we were locked in, you know what I mean? So that was a good one.
He wanted to fight Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah. He's donating to Alzheimer's with his cum. Yeah, so that was a good one. I'm trying to think of crazy things I've said. I think the craziest thing I say, I think that it's yours is a crazy thing to say. But I'm just like, oh, I know it works just in the moment. That's just like
I had an ex who, long distance, we were big saying that to each other. This dick is yours. This pussy is yours.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is wild. Like in the moment, it feels fantastic.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, you're just like, it feels so corny outside of the bedroom.
It does feel corny. I will say the only times I've used it's yours, I've thought I was in love with the person. will say I might have been avoiding.
I was in love.
Yeah,
I thought.
I truly, I have used that in the context of like I might be in love with this person. But so anybody watching this too, I've used that with. Sorry to find out this way. I'm trying to think if there's anything.
But thanks for listening.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody I've hooked up with ever watches this. But I will say, I'm trying to think. What's another crazy thing I've said? I'm trying to think of. This is a crazy one, but it works. It's going to sound so banal, but it works. Saying thank you.
Oh.
That brings out the freaking people. But I only say it when I mean it. And saying thank you is actually...
That's a power move.
Yeah.
That's a very, like... That might be better than saying that was good.
Or
like
you're saying thank you while it's happening.
That is...
Men love to know they're doing a good job.
Yes.
I will say that.
Yes.
But saying thank you, it truly...
But being told we're doing a good job in a way that's not like, okay, you're faking it, where it's like, no, I can tell you're being real. Because that's actually something since it took me so long to lose my virginity, when I finally did and like started having a sex life, anytime that a woman I was with complimented me, I didn't believe them because growing up, there was always the joke in media of women lying about how good it was.
Oh, okay.
So because of that, I just always assumed like, okay, you're just...
Right.
But then they always say like, no, I'm not going to stroke a man's ego. I mean it and all of that.
Yeah, I never lie. But I do say shit when I'm not lying. I never lie. But I will say you will say insane shit.
That is also, I will say, one thing that's crazy to say, the thing itself is not inherently crazy.
Okay.
But it's crazy to say to someone who, if you don't know, they want to be told this.
Okay.
Good girl.
Okay.
Because I've said good girl once to a girl who I did not check in beforehand.
And she didn't like it?
I could tell it threw her off.
Really?
She wasn't. And I think she even said afterwards, she was just like, I'm not a fan of the good girl.
Huh, can't relate. But I will say, cannot relate at all. Interesting. Okay.
Some people don't like the butter on their steak.
Yeah, she doesn't have a praise kink. That's unusual. Good for her. How did she miss that?
Some people don't like their bread to be toasted.
Strong foundation, that one. That's a girl with a strong foundation. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Good girl works on me.
Is there a masculine version of good girl?
I mean, you can say good boy for sure. I mean,
good boy just feels too dog-like.
I think it depends on how you say it and if the guy is into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, some guys have a mommy thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A masculine version of good boy. I don't know. I think there's just a lot of things you can say. I think there's a lot of things you can say. Once I literally told someone, if I could, I would drain you every day. Which I like, but it's, that was another time I was trying to avoid I love you.
There's an angel and devil on the shoulders. The angel is like, say I love you.
And the devil's
like, I want to drain you dry.
Literally.
Okay, so like for example, if my girl said I want to drain you every day, I would. I mean, I guess that's not weird to say I love you back because we say I love you to each other. But okay, if I was hooking up with a stranger and they said that to me,
it wasn't a stranger, but I will say, obviously, I would never say that to a stranger.
Well, do you know what's the? Because I'm assuming all of these were people who you were at least familiar with to a degree.
Yeah, to a degree.
Was any of them said when it was like the first time y'all were hooking up?
Daddy was the first time I was hooking up with someone.
Damn.
No, it was the second time we had hooked up.
Okay.
No, I actually don't remember.
It was the first time. Your brain is blocking out the trauma.
Yeah, it might have been the first time. That might have been the first time we hooked up.
Damn.
But that was a weird, that situation was just insane. So.
And, gas was high.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Eggs were crazy costs.
Yeah.
The COVID just started.
It was 9/11. I don't know. The tower 2 had just gone down.
It was in between the two towers.
I think I might have said, maybe I had said that the first time, but also we had met on a kink app. So I will say there's that context to it. Where I think that might have come out.
There's a little bit safer place to say that without it being like ruined by the person hearing it, because there's definitely some people who probably, if they're called daddy, they would ruin the vibe instantly.
Yeah, exactly. And I will say the last thing that I've been told that I think is so funny, it was like one of my favorite things, is I was told, I wish I could leave my dick inside you. Like, take my dick off and like leave it inside you.
Pause. I have so many questions and I want none of them answered.
Okay, well, I'll answer them.
I wish I could leave my dick inside you. Like, just like it. Okay. That's
a recognition of my work. A recognition of my skill.
Listen, we all write Yelp reviews in our own way.
Yeah.
That one is that one.
I got told I take you take pictures that allude that you have good pussy. Once someone told me that too.
Oh.
Yeah. Good pussy pictures.
See, that's the
that's so funny. That's silly.
See, I'm wondering if cuz I haven't been told things like this.
Yeah, you haven't been fucking enough writers. That's the key. You gotta fuck writers. You have to.
Not enough creative types.
Yeah, you gotta
body
fuck
count
the
list.
Intellectuals, thinkers.
Your body count list needs a writer's room.
When I say I'm attracted to the brain, this is how you know. Yeah, that was a crazy.
But I've definitely thought of stuff that I've wanted to say.
You just have to say it.
But I just never, like, one time. One time, there was a girl who she was the first time someone rode my face.
Okay.
And it was actually like good.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the times I've had someone sit on my face, I can't breathe, and it's like fun.
You have to find the right.
Yeah, you have to find the right. And she did it in a way where not only was she was like actively like, it wasn't just a sit, it was like a ride, and it was, and like, sorry, Mom.
Your mom does not listen to this.
Thank God.
Sarah is too good of a Christian woman to ever turn this podcast on.
Juices were getting everywhere.
Okay.
And my first thought the next day was to like text. I basically wanted to text that I wanted her juices to be my beard oil.
You should have said that. That's the type of shit you want to hear, you know? Or for me, but I'm obviously a freak, but I'm like, yeah, you should have said that. You stopped yourself?
I stopped myself.
Why?
Because I felt like it was too, I was worried it was going to be too much for them.
No, I feel like if a girl knew what she was doing, riding your face like that, she's reading the smuttiest shit, and she's a freak. You
I should have.
That's how everybody wants to be yearned for. You know what I mean? And yeah, you got to say that shit.
I've definitely told, or like, I've definitely wanted to like tell partners after they're like, oh, I just went to the gym and all sweaty. Like I've wanted to tell them that I just want to run a finger.
Yeah.
Just from front to back and just sniff it like it's the longest line of cocaine.
Yeah, once after I was like, I want to lick your sweat.
That's not bad.
Which isn't bad. And then the response was, I wish I could wring my shirt out on you. I was like, that's hot. That's fun. Freak for freaks.
I think I told one partner that I wanted them to sit on me until the lights faded from my eyes.
I love that. That's some weekend shit. My boy, I love that. Certified cherub. I love that.
It's very much a lot of the like I hold back a lot of the yearnings. I was thinking about this today as a potential premise. We need to invent a new word for perverts. And I'm not talking like there's creeps.
But you don't think freak is that? Or feral?
So freak is like you have a master's in pervertedness. Like you've done the work. Okay. I'm talking about where you have the aspirations of freak, but you don't have the day-to-day of a freak.
I think that's a feral person.
That's a feral person.
To me, feral, you're on the path to freak. But feral is the discovery of the feeling.
Because I'm feral, but I'm also tired.
That's so funny. Wait, so how does the word pervert fit in there?
Because I feel like pervert is like it captures the nature of how nasty you are. But pervert has a negative connotation to it.
So you want like you have the mind, the soul's willing, but the body is weak version of a freak.
Yes.
Okay, that's a whole different category.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. What makes you tired to act?
I have freak aspirations on a feral budget.
You don't think you're a freak? The amount of you talk about squirt. Intake squirt content, talk about eating, other shit that I know you're into that we won't mention because I'm not going to do that to you, but you don't feel like you are a freak.
Yeah, I forgot about my squirt fascination.
You also said something to me in a parking lot the other day that I'm not going to repeat, that I was like, oh, okay, you're just dropping this information right here.
What did I say?
We're talking about...
You can repeat it, it's fine.
We were talking about anal. Anal came up. Very casual.
Oh,
You very casually dropped something about anal.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
And you were like, ha. And then I was like, oh, he's not joking. Because you laughed maniacally. You laughed. You were just like, ha. And then I was like, oh, this was a true inquiry about that.
Oh, I remember exactly what it was now.
Yes. But
I'm willing to say it. I was asking about if there's any dangers that should be known about having lots of anal sex.
Yeah. So I don't understand why you now how you don't identify as a full-on freak.
I think my brain first thinks that to call yourself a freak, you have to be into like BDSM.
No, that's like BDSM is such a small
right. No,
portion
I know,
of kink
but
culture.
My brain instantly thinks, because I feel like when people call themselves freak, people think to the extreme.
But that's not even the extreme. People like to get shit on.
Yeah.
People like to get fucked while wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Wait.
I'm just throwing things out there. But I don't know anybody personally. I'm just trying to.
No, I actually know a girl who she took screenshots of his profile. She didn't match, but a dude liked her on Tinder, and he was into diaper play.
Yeah, you can't kink ship. Well, I guess freak.
You can kink question.
You can be kink curious. Quick question. I think even freak might be on the way to kinky, because to me, kinky tells me that you have the practice.
I see what you're saying.
Freak to me Well, I guess then I'm kinky, but I do also think that like there's, yeah. I mean, I don't even know if there's really a hierarchy of that, but
Right.
I don't understand how you don't identify as a freak.
I do identify. I think I am also someone who I got to be in the mood because sometimes I am not in the mood at all.
Well, even freaks aren't in the mood all the time. You don't always have to be in the mood to also be able to.
I've kind of thought like freaks are like freaks 24/7, whereas I'm a freak like on
Friday after work
at the most random times.
Okay,
but that makes sense.
24/7 is nymph. Like a nympho.
Yeah.
Like you could go at any time.
Yeah, where it's an addiction.
That would be sex addiction.
Oh, is that not what
I think nymph is different. Nymphomaniac, I think, is addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sex addiction is a totally different thing. Though.
Yeah.
Sex addiction is, I think people see that as sex addiction, like other addictions, is about the chase, not actually about
the release.
It's actually devastating like any other addiction.
Right. Yeah.
I highly recommend the movie Shame with Michael Fassbender if you want to.
I thought.
No,
I thought you were gonna say I highly recommend Sex Addiction.
No. It's a great movie about sex addiction where it's put into perspective and it's not glamorized at all. There's a movie called Nymphomaniac that had 3 parts, and I feel like that was like male fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I read what happened in that movie on Wikipedia and then watched clips.
Yeah.
And it did feel like it was.
It's sad. It's gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not Shame, but Nymphomaniac.
Oh, Nymphomaniac. Okay.
And that felt like it was either glamorizing or making it seem like this hot thing.
It's because I think that people, especially when it's like shown from as a woman, it's and it being directed by a man, and
right,
you're not getting. Actually, that would be a destructive addiction like anything else.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. So I guess I do know. But I think there is words on the way. I think you are a freak. I don't think you have to be a freak 24/7, ready to go at all times. Somebody can be ready to go at all times.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. I am. I think I'm just hard on myself.
You are. You really are. I think whenever Bo pitched you or whatever a while back, I remember saying something about you being a low-key freak. Mm-hmm. And then you were like, wow. I knew that
you
was
brought up that I was a low-key freak and that I've shit my pants.
Yeah. But it was real. I had both sides.
I had to balance it out.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think freak dumb. It doesn't mean like, okay, I'm going to like, at any point, I'm ready to rumble.
Right.
Because also that's person to person, it's like you said, you're not saying necessarily daddy to someone you just met, or even these insane things that come out.
Right.
It's the person you're with bringing that.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I am a freak because I've definitely been times where like I've been cuddling with a partner and I'm laying on their lap and I do a big old whiff.
Yeah, that's freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaky.
That's just a deep inhale to the point where you can taste it.
Okay.
That's very much yeah.
You are a freak.
Yeah.
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 Own it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish more men would admit to being freaks in a responsible way. Mm-hmm.
Elaborate.
Well, I started to say it, now I'm thinking how to elaborate. I can only think of examples of people who, because I think, I don't know. I think more men truly trying to explore kink culture and what they would be into outside of what they think they have to do based on masculinity in the bedroom would help men have a wider sexual knowledge, both about themselves and partners.
Yeah.
And I think that porn addiction is not the same as exploring your own individual sexuality and what you like.
Right.
And there's a huge desensitization that's happening with porn that is also you're not learning anything.
No.
Yeah. And you're not seeing, so I think there's just I think that disconnect, because I was watching this thing on Gooning. On Channel 5. It's a great, I was, because the goon culture, I've used goon as a joke, but then like goon culture is like, okay, you're like jerking off.
It is a big thing.
And it's a different thing, but
it is the most that I feel like talking about masturbating has been so casually talked about.
I agree. But it's all, usually there's a large Venn diagram happening where that's overlapping with porn addiction.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, it's, I think, contributing to the male loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, I feel like it's leaked into non-porn content. Like the idea of gooning to like just like anything.
Well, it's memeable too. It's like a joke, right? But then also it's like, I don't know. I just think more men, because I feel like there's also a lot of men who are into being submissive, and instead of actually like exploring what that would look like or whatever, they're like trying to force themselves into what they think they have to be.
Yeah.
This, like, I think more women would want to be dominant if we're just looking at the binary. But in reality, and I think I've talked about this before, I think that the problem with heterosexual sex in general is there's not the upfront of what are you into or what are you interested in exploring more so. So it's like, I don't know. I think that most guys are like, oh yeah, I'm a freak because I'm into like watching BDSM porn, which I hate that everybody's just like BDSM is
the instant go-to for kink.
Yeah, and it's also like, how is that your instant go-to when it's like everybody fucking knows about it?
Right.
That's like, you're not even using your imagination of how weird it could fucking get, right? And then, but I also think it's like, well, just because but actually, can you execute that? Do you realize the like safety needed to do that in real person? Or if you want to try these, like something like consensual non-consent role play, right? Like, if that's something you have to like learn and talk about it. Right. I think that lack of communication around it is really weird. And I just think like men are identifying being like, oh, I'm freaky or I'm highly sexual, but it's like, oh, you're really not.
Yeah.
Also, I just feel like there's also like a lot of being after your own nut, and then it's like that's literally it for you.
And I think that's also largely because even as you were explaining it right now, I was thinking about to myself of like, for example, with my girl, like we've had conversations of like what we want to do, fantasies, stuff like that. And there's been things that I've always wanted to try, but then I kind of realized in the moment just now of like, oh, those fantasies are more serving me rather than like a mutual.
But you can take turns.
No, right? Totally. That is very much a real thing. But it was just like, oh, I don't think I ever thought about for fantasies, like what is I think they've like everything I've thought of was like what serves me and not thinking more about like how can we have like an equal nut kind of thing.
Yeah. Or a fantasy that's just serving you. What would be my role in that? Or
exactly, where it's like I feel comfortable saying this, where like one is like the idea of like renting a hotel room and having one of us wait there while the other one basically pretends to be like a for night kind of like sex worker kind of thing, where just like showing up in like either like lingerie or something like that, while the other person's like dressed up or whatever.
That's fun.
But then that's something where it's like okay, like you showing up in lingerie while I wait there, like that feels more serving to me. But it's like also
if you're both turned on by the experience,
right. But I say that to say to your point of like, I do think a lot of guys are more likely to probably be thinking about stuff in the bedroom that really it serves them more than thinking about, does this have mutual, like, does this satisfy both parties, this fantasy?
I agree. I agree. This actually reminds me of a conversation we were having offline recently, where I talked about being with an actual like certified eater, the difference between that versus someone who's eating as a means to an end.
Yeah.
And the difference in that when someone truly is an eater is a totally different experience.
Right.
When someone is truly about like your pleasure or something like that, it's a totally different experience. Honestly, even accept that because I'd been with so many people who are like, I'm just after what I'm after.
Right.
But then even the difference of, I think, of actually trying out a certified eater was like a totally different. It's a totally different experience. Because I was like, because I think when someone's just doing it because they feel obligated to do it, you're transferring energy in that moment, and it's hard to relax into it knowing that someone is just doing it to get. Like, it's like, I'm not going to come do this. You're like not actually trying to be in tune with my body.
Right. Because I've experienced that where I've been with women who they went down on me. You could tell because they felt like okay, this is a step that we have to do, rather than like because what you said is true. The women I've been with who like genuinely love giving head versus the women who have done it because it's like, okay, this is what you do before you get to the main deal.
Yeah.
There is a noticeable difference because for the most part, the eating stops because you stop them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Not because they stop.
Yeah.
They will keep going until you say so or something happens.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me of another thing I heard in bed once. I want to know how to reward this pussy.
A bar.
Yeah. So
you have been with some writers.
I know. Some freaks. Some. Yeah. That was a good one.
Is there a Pulitzer Prize down there?
I got a Nobel Peace Prize pussy. That's what I'm hiding. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
I don't think we even have time.
No, I figured when we started talking, I was like, "There's no way we're gonna." But I will say, yeah, the certified eater, it's like you don't feel rushed. You also allows the other person to lean into it more, and it's just like, oh, it's a different experience.
Yeah,
you know. So, and then also someone who's truly like, yeah, I don't know. I could go on. I'm thinking of a few people right now, but I will say, my mind went somewhere else. But yeah,
and you know who you are.
They are gonna. If they watch this podcast, 7 of those lines were from one person. But I will say, quite a few of those were from one person. But it was a crazy. I was like, wow, really, you know. But yeah, crazy. I don't know. I plan to never say anything crazy in bed ever again. That's we got it all out. I said it on the pod. I don't. Yeah.
Famous last words.
Famous. Yeah. I want to think of something new. There was some that because my threads is still feral, and there was this thread where someone's like, "Oh, drop some like new lines you could use," and some of the ones I saw were absolutely insane.
Yeah. So. I think I saw because someone was tweeting like, "Good girl feels so basic. What like give me something better than that?" And there was some. Listen, the creativity knows no bounds.
No, don't limit yourself. Use your imagination, and yeah,
let your imagination run wild.
Yeah. Also, read a book because then you know what I mean. Get that vocab up. Use cervix. Use amnesia. You know, cervix is crazy to me. I'm sorry, but it's like when you go with the medical like terms, it's like, oh, suckle my breasts. That's like I was hearing cervix would like take me out. Like if someone referred to the like, oh, thank you for sucking my penis. I'd be like, wait.
Yeah, that would. If a woman said that to me, I would immediately pull out and be like, we're done here.
Yeah, I'm completely dry. Yeah, like we're done. Yeah, but
okay. I actually, now that I think about it, the craziest thing was the long distance ex. She said, "Oh my God, I just orgasmed."
Wow. Instead
of saying "come like a regular person." Use the scientific term.
Orgasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember in that moment when she did it, it really, it really threw me off.
I'm about to orgasm. I feel like you would be lying. If someone's like, I'm about to orgasm, I'm like,
It feels like undercover cop behavior.
yeah. I'm like, I'm getting arrested.
It feels very much like you're the cockroach alien from Men in Black trying to pose as a human. It feels very much.
I am about to orgasm. It's so funny.
I'm about to have a human orgasm.
Yeah, truly. Okay. Well, I say find someone, say something freaky this week. Surprise yourself. But Chris, what do you refuse to be down bad about this week?
I am going to refuse to be down bad about, I feel like I say this almost every episode, and it's because I struggle with it. But I think the week that we were recording this is a big festival. So not being down bad about not being on it. And yeah, that's mine.
Okay. This week I refuse to be down bad about being an intense person. Yeah. I'm trying to write down my refusals as I think of them, but yeah, I need to give myself a break on the not even I say that I can put some context around it. I do sometimes. I'm trying to break the habit of when someone comes to me and they're just venting about their life, to not give so many ideas on what they could do.
Oh, I struggle with the same thing.
I'm trying not to do that, but I also realize that in general, even when I'm talking about things, I notice that I'm often misread as I am intense, but it doesn't really mean anything. So I've been noticing, like, because I'll talk about something so passionately, or I'll be like, someone will tell me about a situation and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I'll see the person be like, oh, but it's chill, and then backpedal, and I get self-conscious about being read as intense.
Yeah.
But I am intense. And I also am like, I think it just takes time getting to know me too, to realize that at the end of the day, I will say anything with 100% assurance, and I might feel completely differently.
Right.
3 to 5 seconds later, or be like, "Did I say that? I'm just making shit up."
I said that was 10 seconds ago. That was a different me.
But I think I need to like just be okay with like being intense and read as that, and or being misunderstood. I'm not gonna be down bad about being misunderstood. Or people just
and accepting that you may not be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay.
Yeah, I have a deep emotional depth. Yeah, and a deep pussy. So that's also.
This podcast is over.
This podcast is so over. So over. Chris, if people like the things you say and the way you say them, where can they find you?
At Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. At Topher Mejia on Twitter and Twitch. What about yourself, Quincy?
You can find me at Quincy Yeoman on the platforms I'm on. And again, if you like this podcast, like, review, share, subscribe, leave us a review, submit your down bads. All of this stuff is in the show notes, so please use that. And until next time, stay curious.
Stay up.